morning, students. Again I am here in front of you to discuss the second topic that we have discussed in our last class. In our last class I told you that we will cover two topics. One is the physical change and chemical change, and the another one is different separation methods to separate the components. So in the first class, means the last class, we have discussed the physical change and chemical change, and today we will start the different separation. There are what methods to separate different components of what? Different mixtures. Different mixtures. Clear? Now, different mixtures. The first method is decantation. Second method is, and the second method, just wait a minute. Second method is what? Filtration. Third method, what? Evaporation. Third number, sublimation. Fifth number, separating funnel. Then 7 number, distillation. Then 7 number, fractional distillation. Fractional distillation. 8 number, magnetism. Then 9 number, Draper chromatography. So, and the last one is centrifugation. So, this 10 methods we will discuss one by one. Now, we have seen different type of mixtures in our day-to-day life. For example, if we bout rice from sops, then we get a mixture of shop and some small pieces of stones. Then, before cooking rice, we have to separate the small pieces of stones from the rice. So, the process with which we separate the small pieces of stones from the rice is known as a hand picking method, because we are using hands to separate the components. For example, there is a sugar solution and we have to separate the sugar and water. So which method we will use? This is a homogeneous mixture. Why? Because sugar totally dissolved into water. So in this method we will use evaporation. As we know that, what is evaporation? Evaporation is a method through which the volatile liquid vaporize and non-volatile liquid remain in a container. So sugar will not evaporate, but we know that water evaporate. Clear? And from the mixture of, suppose, two substances or two solid substances. For example, ammonium chloride is a solid, fine solid, and salt also a fine solid. They both have a same color, that is white color. So how we can separate ammonium chloride from salt? So the method is what? Sublimation. Why we will use sublimation? Because sublimation is a method through which the sublimates will directly change into gaseous state without changing in its liquid state. But we know that salt do not change into gaseous state. First it will change into liquid state and then it will change into gaseous state. So in this way we will use, first we will see different methods and then we will see some questions that how we will separate the components one by one. Okay. So the first one is decantation. Now suppose there is a mixture, and we have put water and there is a small pieces of stone, okay, like a tap water. In a rainy season, the water comes from our tap is very dirty or impurities are there. So in that case, what we will do first? We will take water in a big container like a bucket or a drum here, and then what we will do? We will left the container for some time, for 5 minutes or to 10 minutes, and then we will see that the small pieces of stones settle down at the bottom of the container. And then what we will do? Slowly we will take water from the bucket to another, means from one container to another container. So this method is known as a what? Decantation. What? Decantation. This method is used for the mixture of the solid particles that do not dissolve in solvent, like small pieces, gravels, like that only. Okay. Now the second method, filtration. Again the same. Filtration is a method which is used to separate the fine solid particles which do not dissolve into water. Means undissolved solid particles will be separated with the help of filtration, and in this filtration method we will use filter paper. Okay. And the filter paper is known as a filtrate, and the filter paper. So with the help of filter paper we can separate soil solution and mud solution, then chalk powder solution. So this type of solutions we can separate with the help of filtration. In our day-to-day life, we will filter the water which comes from our tap. We put clothes on the mouth of a tap, and then the impurities will filtered or will be removed with the help of that clothes, and so the filtered water will come, and then we will put the water into our filtration tank. There the water will be filtered with some another method. So this is the filtration method, but in this case we will use solid fine particles to separate from the solvent here. So these two methods we have discussed already, and then 8 methods are left, and these 8 methods we will discuss in our next class. Okay, I hope that you have understood those I have taught today.